Hi, this is Jeremy Montero here. Very happy to be here in Kuala Lumpur with some of my really old friends and good friends. Here on my left is the legendary producer previously from PolyGram Records. And in the 80s, he hired me to be a freelance music director at PolyGram Studios in Singapore, at Lion Studios. It's a legendary studio, which is just like Abbey Road Studios in London, but in Singapore. And he hired me to be the music director, arranger, keyboardist for a number of albums. So good to see you, Eric.
Hey, how are you?
Very good, very good.
Good
On
to see you.
my right is another legendary musician from Malaysia, Fauzi Marzuki. He was a guitarist in the very famous band called Discovery.
Yeah.
And together with Go Bun Ho, as well as many others like Nasir Abu Qasim and
Dato now lah.
yeah. On the extreme right over here, his name is Jack Teo, and he's running a Universal Music Publishing in charge of Singapore, Malaysia, and Thailand, right? Yes, and I am very privileged that my publishing company is administered by him and represented by him and Universal Music. So we're just having an informal discussion here and reminiscing about the old days.
Yes.
So I want to start first with Eric.
Yes.
Remember that you gave me my first opportunity to do a very big project with Tracy Huang, one of the greatest singers of the region. Huang Ying, right?
Yeah. Well, that was a very important album.
Yes.
Because the Tracy switched over from EMI.
Yeah.
And Tracy was number one artist for EMI. And I had to take over the job. So you need to have the best.
Yeah.
So that's why you're invited.
I remember the album was called Changes,
Yes.
which signified the change that she made from EMI to PolyGram Records.
Correct.
And I have a song that I wrote when I was only 16 years old called I'm All Confused.
Oh, okay.
I was very confused when I was young. That's why I wrote a song with my good friend and my classmate, Patrick Goh, wrote the lyrics. And Tracy Huang recorded it. And I also worked on a few other albums with you, with many of the artists like M Nasir, Kambara, even Alleycats, Headwind. So that was a very good time that we had
Good
together
time.
with John Herbert, who sadly has passed away.
Yes. Those were good days.
Good days, very good days. I always say my first guru is Reggie Verghese from EMI Records, and my second guru is Eric Yeo. But I only realized what I learned from him after that we stopped seeing each other, because sometimes it's like that. The wisdom only reaches you later in life. So thank you, Eric, for all your guidance.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah,
we are. I think it's a good faith that we meet each other.
Yeah.
We make history together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
And next to me is the great guitarist Fauzi Marzuki.
Not great lah. Okay lah.
No lah, quite great lah. Kita once sudah tua boleh cakap great lah. So so he was in the group Discovery and played wonderful music at the Lost Horizon and the Shangri-La Hotel in 1980, 81, around there, right?
No, actually 1970.
Wow, you're there from 70s.
70 something. 70s.
That's right, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
76, maybe because Discovery was from 75. We signed contract with EMI in 1975. So I think we went to Singapore, Lost Horizon 76, around there, because after that, 1980, I was already working in the studio.
Right.
As a studio technician.
Oh, wow. But you still keep on...
Gulung tape.
Yeah, but you were still playing on a lot of sessions. And of course, EMI Records hired him to be the A&R manager at EMI Malaysia, right?
Actually, I was doing sessions day and night those days. Most of the record company in Malaysia, like sometimes like daytime I'm doing session for EMI, and then at night I'm doing session for Warner, and then the next day EMI again, at night I'm doing for Live Records, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So most of the songs that you hear today is guitar parts played by me.
You are like I think you've played, how many albums have you played on? More than 1,000, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Many.
Because I played on about 300 pop albums.
Oh, that's a lot. So I must have played more than you.
1,000, much more than me. On the extreme right of this group here Jack Teo is the A&R Manager of Universal Publishing Singapore, Malaysia and Thailand. And my publishing company that I started with my son, it's called Invariant Music Publishing, is administered, is sub-published by Universal Music, and they've done a wonderful job, and they do a great job, not just for me, but so many composers in this part of the world. In fact, every year they win the Compass, which is the Composers and Authors Society of Singapore, award as best publisher most years, right?
Yeah. 13 years. Yeah.
Until you shy to keep on going to take his award, he keeps sending his staff to collect the awards now.
No lah.
But
Give chance for them lah.
This year you say don't want anymore lah.
No.
he's-
Keep giving us.
Yeah, and I think we will see you at the Compass Awards this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
So this is a wonderful get together. You know, Eric, I remember one story. I won't mention names, but I remember you called me one time 6 o'clock in the evening. Jeremy, can you come to the studio at midnight tonight? I said, why? He said, no lah. I want you to replay all the keyboard parts for one of the bands. And I said, oh, okay, no problem. So I went down there and said, okay, now you listen to the way that the keyboardist played. I want you to play exactly like him, but correctly and in time. Remember?
I think I remember.
Yeah. So then I had to listen and copy his playing, his style, everything, but just to make it more studio friendly.
Then
I was a session pianist for sure, session keyboardist. And in the 70s or so, I played I worked with Ahmad Nawab, I worked with Sharifah Aini, Sudirman, Chinese artists like Sure, and also with Francis Yip. And a lot of people, Anita Sarawak, Matthew and the Mandarins. So yeah, it was a wonderful time actually. Tanya, I didn't do work with them.
No.
It was a good time. So the music industry is changing so much, right?
Yeah. Right.
And but I'm actually very proud to say that one of the consistent organizations that pay musicians the royalties similar to 20, 30 years ago in the same fashion is the performing rights organizations. So like in Malaysia, MACP, in Singapore, Compass, PRS in the UK. So this is the last bastions of fairness in the music industry that is still paying composers in the same way as the old days, right?
I think it become like a majority income for the songwriters as well.
Yeah.
Well, I am pensioned now. Now I'm living on my royalties.
Yeah, and that's wonderful, right? A musician has worked so hard and so many compositions and so on. But the current way that the music industry is not equitable actually, because the young musicians and composers they don't have the same kind of chances that we had. So I hope that streaming is wonderful because everybody gets to hear your music. But then the returns are so low. It's not equitable. So I hope that, in time to come, there will be a more equitable way for composers and musicians to be paid in a fair way. So we don't know when and how that's going to happen, but one can only hope, right?
Yes.
Eric's still very, very active with his company. What's your company now called?
Indie Works.
Indie Works, and it's a publishing company as well.
Yes, publishing.
So he's still active. I don't know whether he will mind if I say he's 75. I'm his junior at
It's okay.
65.
Yes, okay.
But still very active and still doing his.
Eric is also the founder of MUCP.
Yeah, Eric's the founder of the
25, not 25.
25. Okay, we shall-
23.
yeah. And I'm a co-founder of Compass and currently the chairman. And you also were involved in
Yeah, I
MSCP.
was also co-founder of the MACP
Yeah.
during those days as a writer.
Yeah.
I know Fauzi because I love the song Sheila Majid's Legenda.
Oh, yeah, that's a classic, legendary song, legendary composer. Yeah. Yeah. So once again, it's really, really very gratifying and very wonderful for me to have lunch with and meet up and have this discussion with some of the people I admire so much in the industry. Eric Yeo, who is my one of my gurus, and also now after not seeing him for 40 years, it's nice to reconnect. I hope we don't wait 40 years to see, because then we will be 120 years old. No? And I was here at Fauzi also. I'm glad that you reached out a few months ago.
Actually, your one of your
Reggie Verghese.
Verghese, he also is my idol.
Yeah.
Because he was good.
Yeah.
Reggie Verghese, Vincent Lim,
All iconic EMI people.
EMI, McDonald House.
So I'm glad that we reconnected also. Sekarang kita tak tunggu 20 tahun. We don't wait 20 years to see each other again.
Hopefully we live longer lah.
Yeah, correct. And Jack, we will continue. Jack also serves on the board of Compass in Singapore.
Jack is small boy. He's very young.
Yeah, he's young lah. No lah, but he's a big man. And hopefully we continue to work together in the many years together.
Not everybody can play music, no.
Not everybody. It's a God given.
Actually, music business is one of the best business, but it's a hard business.
Yeah, you're right.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Depends how you look at it. I think it's a passion. When you use a passion,
It's a passion.
When it's a passion, you love to do it.
Exactly.
Business, you can't just take it as a business. You have to get passion.
Yes. You're doing it for the love of it. And the money is by the way.
Yes,
Right?
Got money, okay.
Yeah.
No money, okay.
So to those of you who are doing music now, I will say to you, maybe it's difficult now in the current situation, but there's a beautiful thing. I think it's a God-given gift to be able to write music and play music. So don't give up. Just keep doing it and love it and do it and give. This is a God-given gift that we have to give back to the world. So don't give up and don't give up hope. Keep practicing, keep writing, keep performing, and wishing you all the best. Thank you.